Last month, a swimmer that I coach had never put her face in the water before. She swam her first 25 meters without stopping. Not only, but she did it with a good technique that swimmers train for years to develop. How? By using this exact method I'm going to show you. If you struggle to feel comfortable in the water, or if you're embarrassed about not knowing how to swim properly, this video will change everything for you. I've coached over 3,000 adult beginners to swim with confidence, and I've noticed the same patterns holding people back. Fear of the water, improper breathing, sinking legs, and inefficient movements. Sounds familiar? So in this video, I'm going to show you three-part progression that helped my beginner swimmer go from fearing the water to swimming smooth freestyle in just weeks, not months or years. As an Olympic swimmer and now full-time coach, I refined these techniques through thousands of hours in the pool. The difference between my approach and what you might have tried before is that I focus on the right foundational skills in the right sequence. What I'm about to share with you isn't theory. It's about what it actually works based on measurable results from real swimmers I've coached. First one, water comfort and breathing. So the number one reason why beginners fail to progress is rushing past the water comfort. And let me tell you about a swimmer that I coach who came to me after 3 failed attempts at learning to swim. He could barely put his face in the water without panicking. He was taking other lessons before, but the instructor kept pushing him to swim before he wasn't even ready. Within our first session, I had him to do something counterintuitive. We stood chest deep water, focusing only on the breathing rhythm, the hum bubble drill. Here is exactly what he did, and I want you to try as well. Stand in the shallow water, waist deep water. Take a breath, then put your face partially in the water. And slowly hum out through your nose while making bubbles. Repeat this for 10 breaths, focusing on slow and controlled exhales. So what makes this effective? Most beginners hold their breath underwater, creating tension. By humming continuously, you learn how to exhale smoothly underwater, the key to a relaxed swimming. After just 1 week of practicing this for 5 minutes daily, he could put his face in the water with zero anxiety. 2 weeks later, he was gliding across the pool. This is nothing unusual. I've seen this transformation hundreds of times. 2. Body position and the float. So once you feel comfortable with the breathing, the next practical step is the body position. Meet another adult swimmer who couldn't move through the water but exhausted after her just 1 lap. When I analyzed her swim, I noticed that her legs were constantly sinking, forcing her to kick super fast just to stay afloat. This is the most common energy drain I've seen in beginner swimmers. Her muscles were actually fighting against poor body position instead of working for the forward movement. And after measuring her swim metrics, I just realized that she was using 70% more energy than what was necessary because of this single issue, the Superman glide drill. So push up the wall with your arms extended forward in a streamlined position. Keep your head down between your arms, looking at the bottom of the pool. The key part here is to press your chest down slightly while engaging your core. Hold this position as you glide as far as possible without kicking. Aim to create a straight line from your fingertips to your toes. When she actually mastered this drill, her body position completely transformed. Her metrics show that she has been using 40% less energy just to cover the same distance. And within 3 weeks, she could swim 4 times further without fatigue. And what's happening here? By pressing your chest down slightly, your hips and legs naturally rise to the surface, and this creates a foundation for effortless swimming. Part 3. The progressive freestyle. And once you develop the comfort and position, we can build your actual stroke. This is where most beginners get overwhelmed. Try to coordinate the breathing, arm movement, and kicking all at once. And let me share what worked for another swimmer who was 50 years old, who had taken lessons for years, but he still couldn't swim freestyle properly. His coordination was off and he would get exhausted after just a few strokes. But guess what? Instead of teaching him the full stroke, we broke it down using what I called a progressive freestyle approach. And here we just start with 1 arm extension drill. Now extend 1 arm forward while keeping the other one by your side. Now take 3 strokes with just the extended arm while the other one stays by your side. Roll to breathe after each stroke, returning to the same side. Switch arms just before after completing 3 strokes. So this drill actually isolates each arm movement, letting you focus on a proper technique without coordination challenges. And what makes it really powerful is the way it teaches you the natural body position and the secret to efficient freestyle. And after practicing this drill for just 2 weeks, my swimmer's stroke efficiency has improved by about 30%. I measured this by counting the numbers of the stroke he needed per length, dropping from 32 to 21. That's nearly 40% improvement in stroke efficiency. But more importantly, now he could swim continuously for 10 minutes without stopping, something he would never accomplish this before. Before I summarize these techniques, I'm curious to know what's been your biggest struggle with learning how to swim. Drop this in the comments below and I might address your specific challenge in my next video. Also, take a quick moment to pause and visualize your body position. Are you pressing your chest down slightly to help your legs rise? This mental check can make a huge difference. Now let's recap what it actually works for beginners based on thousands of swimmers I've coached. First, master breathing with the hum bubble drill. Exhaling continuously underwater is the foundation of relaxed swimming. Second, fix your body position with Superman glide, pressing your chest down slightly to bring your hips and legs up. Third, build your stroke gradually with one arm extension drill, focusing on proper technique, one arm at a time. These aren't just random drills, they're a proven progression. Each skill builds on the previous one, creating confident swimmers without the frustration most beginners face. I've seen swimmers of all ages use this exact method to go from fearing of the water to swimming freestyle confidently in just weeks. And if you're ready to take your swimming to the next level, check out my beginner to 50-meter freestyle program in the description below. It's a complete system that I've used with thousands of swimmers with detailed progression for each stage of your learning. And I'm also curious to know what swimming milestone are you still working towards? Swimming your first 25 meters, mastering freestyle breathing? Let me know in the comments below and I might pick one goal to focus in my next video. And if you find this video helpful, hit subscribe for weekly swimming tips from my coaching experience. Remember, everyone can learn how to swim with the right approach.